We find ourselves once again within the house of Nusaram's Tremere. Marcus Broodmore, hours after his meeting with Ramsay Brody Innes, and the Toreador, looked throughout the whole Cobble House on old relic books of the old world, of maybe a reprint or copy of the Book of Nod. Searching throughout, took him several hours to compile a handful of books, which he then collects. And heads once again into the confines of the cellar. The musty stench of the cellar rooms fumigate the nostrils of Marcus's senses. Cobwebs lining throughout. They're even starting to form on the Sabbat interrogee bell. Marcus lights up a few candles, illuminating the room in a dim light, as he compiles all the books onto the crude desk where he makes most of his studies. Marcus, being the astute student he is, collects himself and concentrates, blocking everything out as so he can concentrate in a far greater manner, unclasping his overcoat and hanging it on a hook by the door. He returns to the desk and takes a seat, opening the books as he reads them in no single formation or no actual pattern. He glances over to the couple of books that he had found, glancing over, reading back and forth. Occult intelligence rolls, and my specialty is noddist lore. With 5 successes, Marcus, reading through these books, learns more than what he had already known about noddism. Taking several hours cautiously reading through the passages of these novels and collections, he recites passages to himself, repeating them over and over again into his head. The link to Caine is somewhere. This power can be harnessed and used for the Tremere. As Marcus says to himself, back to the books. Marcus squinting his eyes, trying to regain his focus, the blurred visions of words. The lights in the cellar begin to flicker with the breeze passing by. Yes. This is very interesting. As Marcus begins reading through several of the books, reading over and over. The Dark Father, your powers are great. And soon the Tremere will harness that. As Marcus says aloud. The Tremere have ascended to power by sure will. We may bear the same curse as these other clans, but we are the ones who have truly earned it through cautious and precise recruitment. The clan grows stronger, and with that we are one step closer to being the true kings of the night. Marcus pausing for a second, thinking on what he had just said to himself, puts his face back in the book and reads for the rest of the night. And this is where the scene ends.